Well, blow me down.
Every bit of freaking
When it rains, it pours.
Howdy y'all, McDooley's here. It is I. I wanted to show you guys a good alternative to the crappy Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. But before that, I want to tell a story about my crappy Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. I had been playing in docked mode primarily, well, almost all the time, like every time. And I decided to start playing in portable mode, and I enjoyed it. After about the 20th time of using them, literally like about 20 times, I started to get Joy-Con, drift on the stick. And I put the contact cleaner in there, but all the particles rolled right down to the buttons. And so I had problems with a couple of the buttons, the home button and one of the directional buttons. And I just got pissed off, and I primarily don't use it in portable mode anymore. And instead of buying $70 Joy-Cons, I decided to take a gamble and buy some knockoff ones because it can't possibly be worse and it can't possibly be more expensive. So for half the price, I got this T-13 for the N Switch. That's what it says in the box, the N Switch. I guess they couldn't put Nintendo in there. But we're going to go ahead and unbox this, and then I'll play around with it, and I'll tell you what I think, and maybe in a couple months I'll let you know if it lasted more than 20 times. Also, recently I got this Dark Souls 2 in the metal case at the pawn shop when I was picking up some pizza, and they only charged me $6. So I thought that was pretty cool. Still has the soundtrack, still has the game, still has the booklet. Everything's in there, baby. So I thought that was a good deal. It's not expensive, but you would pay more normally than $6. You pay about 8, 9, 10 bucks, 20 bucks. And I also got this SOCOM game for $1. Not that I was like super interested, but SOCOM Navy SEALs for $1. Sure. This is what I'm really interested in. I went to a GameStop, and you can see right there for 37 bucks. I got Langrisser 1 and 2. You guys, you don't know what it is. It's an old game that they've remastered. And I just think it's great. It's like like a Fire Emblem game. It's a tactical game, tactical RPG. Anyways, let's go ahead and unbox this bastard. Well, I'm ready to crack this bad boy open. Before I do that, let me show you this. This Joy-Con, without me pushing the button on the back, just becomes disconnected to the Switch. And it actually is not charging and not responsive to my Switch in the middle of playing a game. Look, I'll show you again. Just pops right off. And like I said before in the video, I hardly ever use my Switch in handheld mode, so that's really strange. I can't say enough bad things about the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. They're absolutely terrible. But let's get back to our review of something that's almost positive to be better. These T-13. God dang, this is a messy unboxing. Christ almighty. Let's screw this box. Anyways, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Fits my hands. I got about medium-sized hands. Fits my hands pretty well. I did drop a... Take a look at that. I did drop a couple things out of the box. Ooh. Some extra Joy-Con, or analog sticks, Joy-Cons. Yeah, there you go. That's what comes in the box. Let's see here if there's some instructions. Oh, yeah, there we go. Got your little instructions here. How to set it up. I looked at a video online. It's really easy. It's like literally just like clicking a button, hold it down. Alright. Now I'm going to play this sumbitch. And I'll let you know just how good the T-13 is. Hey, how you doing? It's McDooley's. I'm back here with Mr. Kulo. It's a cute kitty. So here's what I think about the T-13 Bluetooth Joy-Cons. That's what they're called. You can find them on eBay like I did for half the price of Joy-Cons. And they feel exactly like Joy-Cons, except for the plus button, the minus button, or the start and the select buttons are clicky. And there's two more buttons, the share button and the home button are clicky, which I don't really care. There's not buttons that I'm going to be smashing a whole lot. The directional buttons and the other buttons, the A, B, X, Y, they feel exactly the same as switch buttons. The shoulder buttons, exactly the same as switch buttons, and the plastic. I thought the plastic on the T-13s were kind of cheap, but then I checked my Switch Joy-Cons and regular, Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, and they were all, the plastic was also very cheap. So I mean, they feel exactly the same except for they have the grips, and that just makes it more comfortable. So yeah, that's it. This bad boy is retired. No more Joy-Cons for me. For me, it's all about the T-13 now. T-13 Joy-Cons. Sent to me from California. I don't have to worry about, dropping my Switch. I never dropped it. That's the thing is my Joy-Cons broke. One of them just slides out on its own. I've never dropped it. Never abused my Switch. Always been really gentle with it. It's usually on the dock. And those pricks still broke. But yeah, man, these are awesome. Highly recommend the T-13. I was playing some games a little bit with it, and it's just so much better. Here, the most important thing about the T-13s are you can the analog sticks. You can actually move them farther in each direction, and it feels a hell of a lot better. And you probably won't grind the living hell out of them because you won't. Every time if you haven't noticed on the Joy-Cons, every time you go in one direction or the other, it's like you barely go that direction. You end up grinding on the sticks. So I think these right here address that issue. They feel exactly like the analog sticks, except for they have on the Joy-Cons, except for they just have a farther range of motion. I don't think that the analog sticks on the Switch Joy-Cons feel terrible. They're just cheap. Alright, well that's about all I can say about them. I mean, they're great. I recommend you buying them. And as I've shown in past videos, how crappy any controller licensed by Nintendo for Switch right now is just crappy. And don't get them. Just find an alternative. And here, I've done the work for you. These are awesome. They cost me $32 with free shipping. All right, McDooley's out.